Some people have never seen angel. They have not seen angel and mighty manifestations. If your so-called encounter does not line up with your manifestation, then you are a liar. For you to say you have seen Jesus, do you know what it means to see Jesus? You say you have seen Jesus. Everywhere you go, the dead must be rising. In every of your meetings, you must hear that the dead is rising. To see Jesus. Eh? These people they're not scared though. A whole Jesus. Somebody say saw him. A whole Jesus. Not the you didn't even see the PA. You saw Jesus. Not the PA. Jesus. How can you be lying like this? Lying through your teeth. You saw Jesus. Jesus appeared. When I hear such things, and you know we are prophets, you cannot lie. 90% of this younger generation of prophets and apostles are liars. I've seen some of them. So once I just speak it once, I just hear clearly, liar. Liar. But the only way to package the lie is to come with a mind, with a message of purity. I told you how I was in a program, a man was preaching about rapture. I've told you before. We cried. Me, I cry. You know, the man preached there. I felt like it's like Jesus was coming that day. He began to do this. You know the 70 weeks of Daniel, the teaching of the 70 weeks, that's eschatology teaching. The way the guy connected it. They gave dates. He now says 1 week left. Oh, how many of you know eschatology teachings? You know 70 weeks of Daniel. If you did eschatological class, you know eschatology is the study of the end times. There are some people that are good with the dates. They'll start connecting it from 2000 when after the death of Christ to AD, BC. They will connect everything. It now landed to that year we are in. It was just 1 week left. She said, so probably around Thursday, Friday next week. Jesus! Oh! See cry. He said, make peace. Now so we did wrong, bro. No vessel. I'm sorry, because we felt that by next week, Thursday, Friday. When the man finished preaching that message, the way we gave, we dropped our things, everything. So I was crying. I left. I went to a corner. I started crying because I had so many people insulted, abused, quarreled. I said, my own self, I'm never Father, have mercy. Oh. No, I'm serious. I had so many people. I just knew that with the way this man described this heaven, even Boy Scout herself, I'm not even. I'm never sure. I'm not sure of Boy Scout at all. A believer must not strike. And me, I've slapped like 3 people. And the believer must not say, no, my own, I'm not even going at all. So I went to outside. I started crying. I was crying because it's like we are raptured already. And it's like the man came to give everybody their certificate. Say you are not going here. So it's like a message. After the message, fix yourself where you are. So I knew if you laugh, it's okay. But I knew that night that I'm not, no. It's rapture. Even second batch, I won't follow. So I knew that the first batch come, go, second batch. Because he came. But this is the point. I went outside. People were crying. I went outside. I was crying, asking God for mercy, asking God, I don't want to miss the rapture. So I was pressed. I went to pee. I came back. I saw somebody in the car. You know, I was looking at the car. So the person wind down the car. It was this man who preached. But smoke came out of the car. So I perceived it. He was smoking. You can't fool me with those messages, those rubbish messages. By their fruits, you shall know them. Not those nonsense you are preaching. The man was. You can preach all those things. You can fool Gen Z. You can fool this younger generation and comment, this message. But when I look at your message and I see attack, I see fight, I see insult, it tells me what you are doing in the secret. That if you can be like this in public, you can do this in public. That means in the secret, you are a tiger. This man was smoking. And I said, sir, Thursday, Friday here, He said, oh, 70 weeks of darkness. I said, leave it. It's just a teaching. Now, because I was seeing somebody I was better than. So I went back. I just went back. I was looking at everybody. They were still crying, no. They were still crying. But I've seen both sides. I've seen the ones crying. I've seen the one that made them cry. I've seen what he was doing. So I was just looking at everybody like this. They were crying. What I saw was playing in my head. I just sat there, I cleaned my tears. I became that generator. I better pass my neighbor.